What's going on, everyone? Talon back here, and today we are going to be taking a look at the brand new Bio Brawly event and the banner that dropped with it, and not to mention LR Hercule, how to go about getting him, which actually isn't in concept hard. It's just going to be a long time till you can actually finally get him. So anyway, let's get right into everything, shall we? So anyway, first, let's get off with the easy stuff, okay? In order to get Hercule himself, you need to come into the Baba shop here, and you need to go to Zenny, and you need to buy his medals. Yes, you got to buy these medals here, the Champ's Belt, essentially. Okay, here's the kicker. One belt costs you 1 million Zenny, and you can only buy 3 per day. So every 24 hours it will reset, and then you can buy 3 more, then you got to reset again, and that's how it's going to go. So in order to get him from his... So actually, I'm going to buy my 3rd one. I don't know why I'm really doing it, but I'm just doing it just to show you guys there. So there, that way you can buy it. If you go into here, you scroll all the way down to wherever your Hercule is, and I have not pulled that many, so like mine's like SA2 or 3 or something like that. So as you can see, I've got 3. You need 10 in total to Dokkan awaken him from his SSR into his real SSR, I guess. From his awakened SR to his normal SR. Then I think you need 20 or something like that in order to Dokkan awaken him to his TUR, and then you need 70 to go from your TUR to your LR. I will search through here while I'm talking about that. So yeah, so basically 3 a day, you can do the math essentially. But yeah, it's going to be quite a while until we can get that LR Hercule. Granted, he's not exactly needed. You really definitely don't need him. So, I mean, if you want to throw him on there for, you know, shits and giggles, then go ahead. But yeah, I wouldn't exactly say he's like, oh my gosh, you must have him. You know, he's definitely more there for collection purposes, or the fact of saying, ha, I have an LR Hercule, what now? So, and actually, if I can show you, there's a Ginyu. I wonder if I can show you the Trunks and the Goten that just got their Dokkan Awakens. I could have passed them, but I'm half paying attention, half not. Because I have a feeling the guy could be at the bottom. Nope, there's Brawly. Bunch of the World Tournament guys. Okay, here we go. Okay, so Mr. Satan. So here we go. So you need 10 in total to awaken him there. You need 20 to awaken him here. And you need 70 there. Yeah, good luck. It's going to be a while until you get LR Hercule, just saying. So yeah. So anyway, and then, oh, actually, I should go back into here, because if I want to awaken, which I don't have the medals yet, because I haven't even touched the event yet, you can Dokkan awaken this Trunks, who takes 7 of the, well, Trunks medals. And if you want to Dokkan awaken the Goten, you can do the same thing. You can awaken the Goten. I went over that in my video that I just posted yesterday. I put out 3 different videos, just say 2 of them on Dragon Ball Fighters, and then 1 on the LR Hercule and stuff. So if you want to go ahead and check that out about how they got upgraded and everything, go ahead. I'll leave a link up in the top right corner, essentially, this video, so go ahead and check that out if you have not. But yeah, so let's go into the event, because Bio Brawly is here. Interesting card to say the least. Very, very, very interesting card to say the least. Actually, hang on, before I do that real quick. Quickly, there is a new banner out if you want to go for it. It is the Bio Brawly Gacha banner. So you can go for 3 multi-summons at 30 stones instead of 50. It's not guaranteed SSR though. So these are the cards. These are the main banner cards that are in here. We've got a new 18 here who is a strength one. Her leader skill is, as the kanji comes back around, strength and physical, ki +2, HP attack and defense up 20%. And then her passive turn, at the beginning of the turn, attack plus 40% up, and when 50% up at that time, you get an additional attack and defense up 40%. So basically, it kind of works like Big Bad Bosses, where if you use it, let's say you start the round and you're above 50% health, but then maybe you put her at the end for some reason, and then you get hit a bunch, and you go below 50%, the passive does not activate, in terms of that health percentage one. The first part will still activate, but that second part will not. So definitely make sure that you are not, if you need to use it, make sure she's either going first, or you've got plenty of HP to spare. Her super attack will raise her own attack for 3 turns, so that can stack a bit, and that is pretty much it on her. This new Goten, and actually this new Trunks here, but the new Goten here is an Intel. He gives Intel and physical ki +2, HP attack and defense up 20%. His passive skill, attack up 80%, and a very high chance, or just a normal high chance for damage mitigation at 40%, basically. So that's not too bad. He does the triple Kamehameha, which is where it's him, Trunks, and Krillin, not Goku, Krillin. And he will raise the attack of the team by 20% the next turn after he supers. He's just, you know, just like Tech Vegito, just like Physical Pan and all that stuff. Trunks does the same thing with his super attack. The only difference is that his passive is attack up 80%, and guard, damage 40%. Oh yeah, so basically he diminishes his guard, or diminishes the opponent's guard, and he can tank 40%, it seems like. So yeah, not too bad, not too shabby at all. Then you've got the normal Goten here, the one can Dokkan Awaken, and by the way, these three can Dokkan Awaken as well. Oh right, no. Trunks and Goten here cannot Dokkan Awaken. This 18, on the other hand, can Dokkan Awaken to a TUR, which is pretty decent. The Trunks and the Goten here, the physical and the agility, they can Dokkan already, as you know. This 18 is in here, this 18 is in here, bunches of 18s. If you want your 18, well, here's your fill for it. And yes, LR Brawly, LR Majin Vegeta, and LR Gohan are in this banner. Of course, there are a lot of SSRs in this banner, so yeah, it's just like any, basically think of it as a double rates banner, but no double rates. So yeah, not exactly the best banner to be going for. So yeah, there's still actually there aren't that many SSRs in here, but you know, for the rates, it's just really not gonna be that good. So would you go for it? No, do not go for this at all. Do not be going for those. But yeah, so anyways, let's get into the event real quick. I'm just gonna go over the information. I'm not really gonna go through the event. You guys know how to play an event all by yourselves. Okay, so here's the event, Bio Brawly, and basically there is this, you know, it just simply says story right here. It just says, hey, Bio Brawly's back, yada yada. There are two farmable cards in this event. You have this Krillin, this physical Krillin, and then you have this Tech Bio Brawly. So Krillin, I'm gonna go over Krillin first. So Krillin's just pretty much your basic character. He goes from an SR to an SSR basically when you awaken him. He will do a super attack, and then he will increase the team's attack by 20%. So, I mean, if you're really lacking support units, I guess he can kind of be one, but his passive isn't really that. Bio Brawly. Okay, I know what they're going for with this, and I give them points for originality. The problem is that I don't see many people using it, and I'll explain in a second why. Let me translate everything, okay? So if I'm gonna go through, I'm obviously going for his Dokkan mode. His undokkan mode is just simply a little less. So basically, this is how it works with this passive skill. When facing one enemy, Teki got, Hitori did, at that time, then your own attack goes down 50% and your defense goes up 100. So when facing one opponent, attack down 50%, defense up 100%. When you're facing two opponents or more, okay, it is attack up 100% and defense down 50%. So I guess your ideal situation for the guy to be really strong at attacking is going to be in something like the World Tournaments, if you are maybe bringing some kind of extreme team or something like that. If you want him to be helpful in a Dokkan Fest, I guess he can tank. I don't know how well, though. I don't have the numbers in front of me, but it's not, I don't know, it's not exactly, what's the word I'm looking for? Reliable, I guess, because yes, technically in the World Tournament, you're always going to be starting off with facing off against 6 people. But, you know, especially in the first round, if you go against, you know, if the other people go against each other and they eventually get down to one person and you bring him in, he's going to be really weak. You know, another thing is that he doesn't come around to the 3rd round, and then you're only bringing him to block, but then he's not, or he's not going to get that attack or whatever. And then in Dokkan Fest events, you can bring him as a tank, but many Dokkan Fest these days have stages where you fight 2 or 3 people. So granted, the attack will be there, but the defense will not. And if you're bringing him solely for defense and waiting for your tech powerhouses to come in, then I guess that's what you'd use them for. I don't know. I don't see many people using this guy. Maybe on a tech extreme team, he could be a good blocker, I guess. But honestly, you have better options like Golden Frieza and everything like this. All Golden Frieza has to do is you maintain your HP. You don't have to maintain how many people are on the field at a time. And keep in mind, by the way, when looking at this passive, it's not if you enter so if you enter the round with 3 people, he'll get attack up 100% and then defense down 50%. At that moment, though, during that round, if you set him up at some position to attack somebody, and all of a sudden you've knocked out 2 other people and you're down to 1 person, then it changes back to, oh, he'll gain the defense, but he loses the attack, and you might not be able to finish that round fast enough. You could die or something like that. Who knows? Because right there, where is it? Yeah, so Jikan Meat right here is saying at that time. So at that time, at that moment, that you are facing one opponent or facing 2 or more opponents. Then the passive activates, just like Big Bad Bosses. And where Big Bad Bosses, if you heal or you get hit, if you don't have it activated and you get hit enough, and then it activates. Same idea with his passive skill here. So you've got to keep an eye out for that if you truly do plan on using this guy. Yeah, he's not the tech extreme lead, because his leader, what is his leader skill anyway? It does not tell me. I don't have it in front of me. I think it's just like tech, HP, and defense up 50% or something like that, and then key +1 when Dokkan awakens. Here is the 18 when Dokkan awakens. So at the beginning of the turn, attack up 50%, and if your HP is 50% or above at that time of that moment, then your attack and defense goes up an additional 50%. Goten and Trunks, I covered already in my other video. There are 5 stages for 1 Dragon Stone each, and so 10 Dragon Stones in total for you right there. Krillin on the 4th level, Bio Broly on the 5th with his medals, of course. 18's medals here, Trunks and Goten on the stage 2 medals, and there are missions as well to do them. They are very basic. They're just simply like beat this stage 5 times on hard, beat it this time 5 times on, is it Z hard? On Z hard, you know, just basic things like that. They're really not that hard to do. So just go in, beat every single stage, and then go back, look at your missions, and be like, okay, let's see if I can do it on hard, Z hard, and you'll eventually see it go tick, 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 and bam, you'll get the medals for it. That's going to help you Dokkan awaken a lot of your guys as well. Other than that, yeah, it just simply talks about the medals here. Support items, stages 2 and 3 that you can get. Other than that, there's really not much else in here. It goes until Friday the 30th at 5 p.m. So yeah, that's all of Bio Broly's stuff. There's really not much to it. I'm not going to go through the event. You guys know how to go through a very basic event. This isn't a Dokkan Fest or anything like that. So unless I'm all of a sudden getting comments saying, Bio Broly's impossible, how do you beat him? I don't see the need to go through it, so I thought I'd just update you guys on the information, mostly with LR Hercule, how to go through this event, the fact that there are missions to go through here to help you Dokkan awaken these guys, and everything will be a-okay. So yeah, so anyway, other than that, guys, let me know in the comments below, are you actually going to use this Bio Broly, or are you more just going to collect them to have them, or are you just going to ignore him, get the stones, and just keep, you know, logging in every single day and hope to get a decent summon on Dokkan Fest or anything like that? Or will you be going for the LRs in this banner? Because, of course, you do get 3 multis at 30 stones, which is pretty nice. So if you have 90 stones, then go ahead. By all means, if you already have Gotenks and everything like that, go ahead and do it. I guess it's kind of worth it. They're not, I mean, the Trunks and the Goten are bad. By no means, they are not bad. The 18's not bad either. I don't know if she's extreme, though. That was the one thing I did not look at. Is she? I think she's super. She should be super, at least. She is super. Okay, yeah, most 18s are extreme cards for some reason, but yeah, so she's a super card. But anyway, so let me know in the comments below, as always, guys. Leave a like if you liked the video, subscribe if you happen to be new, and don't forget to check out my Dragon Ball Fighters videos. I put 2 of those out yesterday because this is all their E3 information and everything. That game looks amazing. Can't wait. More information coming up soon about that, so go ahead and check that out. I'll leave that, of course, in the comments below and everything. Or actually, I'll probably leave it in the at the end of the video, so right about you're seeing this because the video's about to end. So yeah, so anyway, guys, thanks for enjoying the video as always. Until next time, everyone, I'll see you in the next one.